Hi, this is Tracy from XSYTE, and today we're going to learn how to score a hockey game. We got some games here today, and today we're going to score this one. And to do this, we need to go to the admin section. Okay, in the admin section, you can find your game in today's games, most likely. I'm going to show you a quick alternate way to find the game, just in case you're having to score a game from yesterday or a different day. You can find your league, click Manage Season, and then there's a handy Games tab. Click that, and you'll be able to find your game in the game list. You can edit a game here, or you could log it. Click Log Game here. So the first thing you'll like to do is set your rosters. If you select the Here button, it'll mark everybody as present to the game. You can see the jersey numbers here are all 0, but you can easily set them to be your numbers of players. One thing to note is this Make Jersey Number Changes Permanent checkbox. If this is off, it will make the jersey number changes temporary. So the next game you come back, if you were number 20 and you wanted to set the number to 30 for this game, the next game it would be set back to 20. With this box on, it will change it for the next game. It will keep it at 30. Another thing you might like to do is add a new player to the roster. You can do that with this button right here. Enter in a name. And add him to the roster. And there he is, ready to play. Maybe somebody didn't show up, you can mark him as not present. Another thing you could set up are officials. If you have some officials, you can set them to work the game. You can also create an official by selecting a member and then selecting the role. You can delete these as well. On the Game Sheet tab, this is where you're going to keep the stats. You can select the game period here. And you can set your clock. You don't have to do this, but sometimes it's helpful. To do it, you just set the time and then hit Set Clock again. And then you can control it with the play button and the pause button. The stats all work the same way. As the players take shots, you can add their shots. So if the heroes are taking the shots, you can click Add Shot on Goal. So this means that the Red Wings goalie is getting peppered right now. You can add shots on goal to both teams, and it should just increment for you. To add a goal, click the Add Goal button. Select your scorers. Select your assists. Select your goal type. Submit goal. It's that easy. If you want to edit a goal, you can toggle this box down here and you can edit the goal here. Maybe we got the wrong player scoring. Submit goal. New goal scorer. You can do the same thing with shot on goal. You can delete these if you need to right here with this button. Six shots on goal. You can toggle these. Add a penalty, very similar. Select the player here, how many penalty minutes, what kind of penalty it is, and the penalty. Maybe it's tripping. And submit the penalty. The penalty in minutes comes up here. Again, you can edit those here. The clock runs out. Time to start a new period. You can just hit Set Clock again. Reset to 20 minutes. And set your period to second period. Run your clock. And we can add a goal here. One thing the scorer might find useful, if they're not using the clock, is you can just type in the time without using the colon. And submit the goal. And when you look at the goal details, it still knows the time. So you can just put this in like that. You'll let the hero score another goal so we don't end up in a tie. We'll get a power play goal here. Submit goal. Okay, so that's generally how you keep score of this game. You can keep adding shots on goal. Okay, and let's pretend that the game has come to an end and the heroes win 2-1. Okay, so we can go to goaltending. You'll see the shots and the goals here. And we can add the goalie stats. These goalie stats are kind of calculated automatically, so it knows how many shots he's faced and how many goals. If you did have to edit this and split time, you could say, all right, well, he's played for only 30 minutes and he's only faced 3 of these shots on goal and he didn't allow any goals. He didn't get the win. Okay, and then we can add the second goalie. The other 30 minutes. The other 2 shots on goal. And she got the win. So that's how you do multiple goalies in a game. You can split up their stats like this. We'll add the other goalie. Okay, on the scoreboard and notes page, if you need to add a note, you can just type one. A timeout taken at 2:15 by Red Wings. Now you just type your comment and hit enter. You can use this for all kinds of game notes for whatever you need. If your league does bonus points, you can award those here. For this game, let's say the Red Wings had matching uniforms in our league. Awarded points for that. You could add some bonus points for this. Don't have to use this, but if you do have a league that adds bonus points, that's where you can add them. Now to record the final score, you can log official game result. It should automatically calculate the score for you, but if you do need to update it, you can do it here. Just type in the number. If you have game awards set up for your league, you can award your awards here. The statistics are calculated and players are listed so that you can find it easy to figure out who should get the awards. This is where you can select your game finish type and you can finalize the scoreboard. And that's how you score a game. One thing I'd like to mention is as you are logging these stats, the database is updated in real time. So this allows users to kind of view your game pages as the game's occurring to get updates. And this means that if this page crashes at any time, you can simply refresh it without losing any data. So I just wanted to point that out so you're not scared to refresh the page or you have to duck out and come back in. That's okay. You can go right back to the game page and be right back to where you're at. You can see your game's now finalized. Your awards are set. You got all your stats listed. The game page looks pretty cool. Your season standings are updated immediately after you finalize the game. And you can see the Heroes continue their streak, beating the Red Wings 2-1. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.